What's up, everybody? Trevor Alexander here, Investing for Beginners Session 1. I'm gonna start hosting these sessions. I'm gonna call them Secure Saturdays because it's all about securing that bag. That sounded kind of corny. I feel like I'm getting whack as I get older. But um, but yeah. So these will be live sessions, but anybody that can't make them, I totally understand. I'll save these episodes and and send them to you via YouTube or whatever iMessage so that you can watch them on your own time. I'm excited about this, and I hope that these videos bring you some value. I'm gonna try to keep them as short as possible, but do understand that there's certain things that can't be concise when it comes to numbers and learning and philosophy. They have to be a bit more drawn out. So I hope that you have patience because it really is a virtue, and this is going to help you over a long term. The purpose of this first episode is paying yourself first. If you don't have the mindset, there's no number, no stock, there's nothing I can teach or tell you, or anybody can teach or tell you that you're going to feel comfortable moving forward on if you don't have that light switch in your head first switched on. You have to feel motivated. You have to not feel like there's no that there's no way to get out of the struggle or whatever your situation is. You got to realize that you'll be good. So paying yourself first. How it typically goes that we operate, we get paid a salary. Whether you get paid hourly, let's say $12 an hour, or you get paid a salary, let's say $40,000 a year. Well, you get paid every 2 weeks or every 1 week. Then it's time to go pay some bills and EMIs. I'll discuss what that is in further episodes, but bills for this example: rent, car, utilities, water, gas, electric, cell phone bill, childcare, all of that good stuff. You go pay it. After that, it's time to go spend a little money. It's like, God damn, I'm so tired of paying bills. I don't want to pay for this or that anymore. I need a drink. So you go get a fifth. You go get you go call an Uber. You go hit the club. You go pay the man at the door. You go to Yums afterwards. Yums is a little Chinese carry-out spot in DC. You go wherever you go and you spend money. That's my point. And after you've done all of that, you say, well, you know what? I'm trying to start saving and investing. So you put a little bit of money aside into your savings account. And that's that. Now we're gonna flip the switch. The light bulb is switched. You're gonna pay yourself first. So when you get paid your salary, when that paycheck comes in, I'm gonna show you better methods of how to save and invest that before you pay anybody else, or before you go spend that money on yourself or go buy, unneeded things. Now you might say, Trevor, you don't understand my situation. I don't have any money left over every single month. Well, you're right. I don't know your situation intimately. However, most situations that I do see, um, I do realize that people have a little bit of money left over to spend. And if you can be disciplined, that's what I learned. If you can be disciplined and learn how to pay yourself first when you don't have a big salary, or when your bills basically cover all of your salary, if you can figure out how to set aside $5 or $10 and get into that mindset, just think about when you do get a pay increase. Just think about when your bills are a little bit less. You're really, really in a good position then because you've cut out the excuses and you've talked to the right people that have set you up in the right ways so that you're becoming a saver. You're saving 5, 10, 15% of your salary. Now, just to build upon that, I'm willing to work with anybody that if your salary isn't that much, no, I can't guarantee you're going to get a pay raise next year. But it's time to visit different strategies to raise your salary. Whether that you need to pick up a trade, pick up a part-time job or a side hustle, go back to school to increase your skill set to make more money, whatever that looks like, then if you have no money left over every single month to save, then it's time to figure out how to make more money. It's not easy, but it's possible. And if you can't do that right away, how can we cut some of your expenses? You need to get a roommate. You need to get into a cheaper car. That's not always easy. Maybe there's cheaper car insurances out there. Are you paying too much on your utilities? Are there ways that you can get cash back? There's 101 different methods. Everybody deals with money at the end of the no matter who you are, no matter what you like, you're dealing with money and bills. So trust me, there are many ways to try to save money. So so yeah, let's save before spending. The light switch is clicked. And the final slide in this episode is just a reiteration of that, and that's paying yourself first. We pay our landlords, credit card companies, car payments, if we have any money left over, and then we try to save it. But we don't have any money left over. And millionaires always pay themselves first. So thank you for this first episode. In the next episode, I'm going to present to you different asset classes and compare what real assets versus financial assets are, so that we're building upon this knowledge and eventually learning how to pay ourselves first and set up some pretty cool investments. So thank you, and I'll catch you on the next episode.